Well, guys, you got 14. Oh. We got that going. Okay, this one's for SpaceMan. I'm gonna redo SpaceMan's because he wouldn't upload for some reason. It happened to me every time. It was a good message, so just making sure. I'll do this other one. I remember the signs that came up. I wrote it down. It was he was wondering. He knows there's some people doing some funny tricks on me. He wanted to know what signs they were. So just didn't know what it was. We pulled last time. Spaceman. We had. I found out 4 signs. One of them I think is the leader. I think they're like a quad or whatever the fuck they call it. Commander. There's 3 initiates and then there's like 1 high priest or something like that. High priest I think is a Leo because it's hard to zero in on his energy. He's spoke himself a bit. And then there was a Scorpio because he had a death card came out. Star, Aquarius, and another Virgo. So I'm a Virgo. So I'm a Virgo Libra Cusper. So. But still, I show up as a more 1 or 2 days more to the Virgo side. So, what do we got in the heart of the situation there? So just remember that it's what was the other one? Oh yeah, Virgo. Yeah, there's 4. Let's see if the same thing comes up. So what's Spaceman? What should he be aware of with this? This group that I think is likes people like us for some reason. likes to bear biggest fans. Reine de Bastion is the Queen of Wands. This is the heart of the situation. So fire sign might be this is the heart of the situation. So. May have something to do with a woman who's maybe a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries who she's like a popular person. Like she's like the life of the party. She's she kind of goes along the goes against the grain, like thinks outside the box, thinker type person. You know? So a lot of people like her, but then they got a lot of haters too because people are jealous, right? Whenever you're gonna have somebody that's popular and doing something, doing things are working for them, and they're doing it a little, especially if they're doing anything different, they're gonna have a lot of haters. So that's what the challenge or the heart of the situation is. There's Spaceman. Link me to the soul cycle of my buddy Spaceman there. He's a Cancer. He's the Holy Spirit knows who he is. What do you got in the challenge of what's the challenge in this situation there for my information? Challenge. What should be? What's his challenge on this spy? See, that's my spy card there. It could also be a younger ages sometimes maybe a younger air sign because it's swords, right? It's supposed to be a younger air sign, but this also means like spying, espionage, like I don't know, kind of being like. See, if it's like this, it's like hanging from like some fucking creepy son of a bitch, like hanging from your fucking vines with a retrieve in your window while you're undressing with a bottle of lead cranking one out, right? But it's not like that. It's like this is most likely like tarot or something. You know? Like this tarot is also what shows up as spying. So like if I was somebody's doing tarot on me right now, they would say that I'm spying. So that's pretty much I don't know. What do we got? But not like you know, it's more civilized style. It can be used for spying on the inside, on yourself, right? You can work on yourself too. So. And this all for now, right now. Subconsciously, what are you thinking of subconsciously there, Spaceman? Let's see what you're thinking subconsciously. Two of Swords, okay. So you're gonna have to make a choice. Is what this card means. Is that you're at a stalemate right now, and you're gonna have to make a choice to go one or two directions or cut something off with one of these swords. And the other card that came out with this one, sorry, is the Moon, which can be Cancerian or Pisces energy. So you know Cancer or Pisces, but also means that something could be hidden. Is what I'm thinking. Is that between these two options here, there's something hidden between these two options. Could be both of them, or could be something hidden. But this is just letting you know that there's something hidden. Or it could also mean lunacy too. The Moon has, or it can be nightmare, or not nightmares, but like being afraid of something too, like something that like kind of maybe one of your fears or something like that too. But that's what that means. So possibly the heart of the challenge is this Queen of Wands is fine. I mean, whoever that is, older fire sign. It doesn't have to be a female either, because sexes are fluent in the turbo. Like everybody has male, female energy, right? And it doesn't matter what your preferences. Chuck Norris could use female energy, like, and punch like Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? It's like really, it's not even. It doesn't have nothing to do with that. What do we got in the past for SpaceMan? I just like to say that because like people right away think, oh well, he's not a woman, but you never know. He could be a feminine energy. I show up as a feminine a lot. I show up as Queen of Swords when I'm fucking lately because I've been cutting motherfuckers off that don't tell me the truth, and I've just been cutting things out of my life. You know, people waste my time, shit. We were getting past. See, right there, it's right when I said that she popped out the Queen of Swords. So in the past, maybe you were like this, or maybe this person that we're talking about right now, this Queen of Wands was like that, possibly SpaceMan. What that is to you. Only you'll know, right? Because you know who your people in your life are. But yeah, that can be Pisces energy too. You know, you might be dealing with a Pisces, but she didn't show up in the first reading. I'm just like, this is the Queen of Swords here. That's like this way. She can be a lot of people think she's like a bitch. Like look at the look on her face. Like she's got her eyes open, but she's very perceptive, and she can't lie to her. If she lie to her, she'll fucking find out about it, and she'll fucking call you out on it. And a lot of people don't like that. Because their mind's like shit, right? So that's why a lot of people don't like the Queen, or think she's a bitch. But she just doesn't mince words. Because if you got something hanging out of your nose, she'll tell you about it. She's not gonna like sit there and like, I don't embarrass you. She doesn't give a fuck, right? Present situation, you got what is SpaceMan got in this present situation? Like presently for SpaceMan, Holy Spirit. Okay, holy shit! So you got a couple possibly. You could have two air signs. This is a King of Swords, so that's two air signs, the Queen and the King of Swords, right beside each other too. That's very rare that happens. So presently you have sometimes the King of Swords represents God too, because he's a just king, and sometimes he can represent a judge or a police officer, like a good one. If he's a bad one, he'd be like this. But like, or he could represent like somebody like your probation officer, somebody who has some kind of power over you. Is what usually with the king. But when he's upright like this, it means he's a just king. So whatever he's got control of you, like he's the right person for it. He's not abusing the power or anything. But if he comes out like this, he's like one of the worst, most fucking like he's like a fucking serial killer. You know what I mean? He's very calculated. And he's a very malicious, hateful individual. What do we got in the future for these ones to pop up? Okay, in the future you got stability with your finances. It looks like you're holding on to your money, but you got stability, right? You're holding on to it, but kind of like not like you don't got lots, but you got enough to just like make you last like the rest of us. And you got the sun here too, and that's Leo energy too. So that's like This is one of the signs that showed up in those four. This was the leader, I think, of the. And it's this, you know what, the leader could be this person too, because Leo's a fire sign and the Queen of Wands is fire, right? So this person could be the one that really has it out for you, I'm thinking, but I could be wrong too, right? But, it's fucking, but yeah, I'm thinking it's the Queen of Wands, and she's spying on you, and she has 3 other buddies with her. One of them is definitely Aquarius, I'm pretty sure. Unless you're a rising star, you know, one of them could be a Virgo. But that Virgo could have even stood for me, but I don't think so, because I specifically asked, like, who's like trying to, who's coming up against my brother. So, and I'm asking that again right now. Like, we'll ask, in the outcome I'll ask who's there. Yeah, this is Leo energy too, but the sun means like happiness. Like the sun is like happy, and also the sun also exposes, like something like this is hidden. So this might be exposed because this is in the future. So the Spirit's telling you right now that between these 2 choices that you have to make, something's hidden about it. Something's hidden about it, but in the future, the sun comes out, which could shed light on that situation, right? Also, prayer can help, and like doing it can help too. I might do pull more clarifiers on that too. Right, probably definitely. What do we got in influence? How is SpaceMan influencing this situation? 3 of Cups, okay. And the 2 of Cups, okay. So you might be having a love offer coming in there, or there is a love offer coming in, I think. Or you might be sometimes the 3 of Cups is like you might be like having a party with like friends or something like that, or people that you know, like just be around people and celebrating a little bit, which is good. That's a good thing to do. But there's and this right here this is a celebrating one. This one means like you could actually get in a union or something like that. It doesn't have to be a love union too. It could be just business. It could be whatever, friendship, anything. What do we got in hopes and fears? Hopes and fears for SpaceMan. 9 of Swords is that usually means like nightmares are in your head or depression. So maybe your hopes are like that you're gonna get like I don't know, maybe you'll have depression. It could be depression too. Running the same thing over and over and over and over again in your head, and you have something in your head and you just can't fucking stop it. Hopefully it's not that Spice Girl song. That's what it is for me. Every time I hear that fucking Spice Girl song on the fucking radio, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. As you can say, fuck, it just drives me fucking nuts. I swear. That whole day is fucked when I hear that song. Just like, Zigga, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm sorry. We got in the lens for the situation here. What's the lens you're looking through, SpaceMan? SpaceMan. How does he see the situation? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you might see a sugar mama, or maybe somebody who's got a lot of money. Usually, not a lot of money, but they're comfortable. They're pretty well off. The Queen of Pentacles, the Earth sign, mature woman. So she's got to be the ugliest fucking queen. Look at her. Look at her. In this deck, anyway. Look at her. What does she just look like? Face that I'm sorry, I hope that's not your one of your relatives or anything. I'm just saying SpaceMan. What do we got in the